Hello guys, it's Alon over 20 here, and I'm back. And today I have a really awesome video for you guys. This is the Guardian Farm version 2.1. 2.1, yeah, I've done some changes since last time. And yep, it's the tutorial. Woohoo, yeah. And this is actually not just a tutorial. I'm gonna start off this video by just mentioning how Guardian spawning works and what affects it, and how I've made this actual design that you guys see here. And yeah, I've tried to improve it a lot. I've done everything I can, and as you can see, the server even lags a bit because of all the of the Guardians. But as you can see, we are just always at 60 up there or something like that. Yeah. It's really insane. The rates are incredible. 100,000 plus items an hour, which is insane. So yeah. Anyways, without further ado, let's get started. Okay guys, so as you can see up here, I have a few patterns set up, and let me just go over the patterns and explain to you what they are. This first pattern right here is the pattern that you guys see over there, the best pattern. It's design 1. It has 2,552 air blocks, which when I say that I actually mean water blocks, cause just for spawning. I just said air because I was testing it here. Set glass, and yeah. Next over here we have the ZK design, the Zip Crowd design that they showed on their concept video. That has become the kind of the standard for all people who want crazy mob farms for Guardian farms, and that one has 2,262 spawning spaces. And this one right here is just one wide, and they do spawn in this. I'm not sure exactly about the way they spawn, but I think they can spawn in a 2x1 area where the 2 is facing towards the X and not towards the Z coordinate. I'll test that out, and after I record this video, and then I'll put an annotation or just edit something in to tell you guys how much like what their exact spawning is. Over here we have my second design, which I just use that concept that because they can spawn like that, I just try to make it the most efficient possible. And it has a tiny bit less. It has 3 air blocks, like spawning spaces less than that one, and it's less efficient. So yeah, that one you could just trash that one, and I'll show you guys all the numbers later on in this video, like right after this. And finally, the last design I tried out is this, which has 2,272 air blocks, and yeah, the thing that I tried to make sure of every time is that next to every single water source there has to be a full block. I'm saying full now, not solid, because glass works as well. And actually, you guys will be surprised about what I've discovered in that department, but I'll save that for later. So yeah, right here you see basically each water source has at least one full block next to it, which makes a downward stream. We all know that. So yeah, let me just get down here and let me show you guys some numbers. So basically, this is the first design with 5 layers. Okay, solid block check, which means I was checking to see if what the farm is made of affects it, because with the new 1.8.1 pre-releases, the like the blocks, like I know this from JL's Witch Farm. The blocks don't need to be air blocks anymore. It starts spawning out like checks with non-solid blocks now. It doesn't need to be air blocks. And yeah, you would have to place another minecart track over here. Don't worry. Uh, so yeah, basically I tested that, and now with 5 layers, when the farm was made out of stone bricks, I got 95,280 drops on one test, and then on the other test I got 93,390, which is okay because I was doing all these tests in a 2-minute like period and multiplying the amount of items I got times 30. So yeah, it's just a few items variance, and also the squid spawning made between tests affected it, even though I tried to decrease the effect. So yeah, that's what I got there. Now the same design, 5 layers, solid block check. You can see I made the farm out of glowstone instead of stone bricks. And first test I got 98,000. Second test I got 105,000. And the third test I got 98,000 again. So yeah, you could say this right here is the best design possible, with a total of 100 about 100,000 plus items an hour. You can see it's over a full double chest, and that just from 2 minutes of letting the farm run. And yeah, that proves a theory that I had, which is true, that guardians are not affected by block light, but they are affected by sunlight. which is something that was wrong with my last video. And this, for people who've talked to me and I've said I've been able to double it, that's what I meant. When you add the roof, the rates double. And here's a test. You could see over here, I did the first design with no roof, 5 layers, and I got 50,000 items. So yeah, all of that. So it doubles the rates, which is insane. And yeah, I asked JL2579 from ZipCrowd to prove this for me. Asked him if he had time to search the code, and he did. And he's discovered that if the water source above where the Guardian is spawned is exposed to light, just not light, to the sky, then the rates for the Guardian, then the chances of a Guardian spawning there decrease by 20 times. So yeah, so that's basically just code digging and proof of hypothesis there. So yeah, let's keep on searching, looking. Next, I just did a bunch of tests. I did with my design with 4 layers, and I got 97,000 and 102,000. So it's a bit less than this, which is yeah, 5 layers. And I did the ZipCrowd design with 5 layers, and I got 93,000. ZipCrowd design with five layers with glowstone got 97,000 as well. So yeah, the thing that's going on here is that this one is still better. My design is still better, but we're getting so close to mob cap that it's really, yeah, it barely affects it anymore. So the way you would have the rates be better is if you have more players loading more chunks. As long as the chunks that they're loading aren't a place where mobs can spawn, more mobs will spawn in your farm, because that'll raise the mob cap. So you can have people standing in the sky, like at each corner of the farm or something, and that would load more chunks. You could do that more efficiently, but that's just, yeah, the more people, the higher the mob cap. So yeah, and ZipCrowd, let's see, this is my second design, got 97,000 drops. My third design got 95,000 drops, and yeah, that one you've already seen. And all these things, this is not all the tests I've done. I've done a lot of tests. This is just summarizing them all up and organizing them. So yeah, that's about it for how the Guardians spawn. Was the way I found this farm, which is the best possible farm as of now in the game. I'm pretty sure. Try to prove me wrong. I highly insist you try. It's very fun for me to come up with these farms. It's a lot of, it's just, it takes patience, but it's worth it in the end. And yeah, I do have a player over down here, my brother. He's loading the farm here, so I can go into game mode 3 and they still spawn. So yeah, that's about it for the explanation of how I came up with this pattern. Now let's get started with the tutorial. Okay guys, so to get started, you're gonna want to find your water monument. There's another one over there, but we're gonna be messing with this one. So basically, you gotta come over here and you gotta either light up or dig out all the land around. Which here I just decided to light up this little island. And you're also going to need to, most importantly, light up all the caves in the area. I've missed a few spots, I bet, here and there, so this farm won't be at perfect perimeter status. And yeah, whatever. Let's just get started with the tutorial. So yeah, after you've done that, you're going to want to, in this case, I cleared out all the water here and lit it up. It's not necessary at the moment, because what you're going to have to do is you're going to want to come over here to the corners, and you're going to want to go out 1, 2, 3. I found 3 blocks is enough, so like that. And now over here, you're going to build a wall. So let's just meet at the corners. So this right here is one corner of the wall. And now we're going to replicate the same thing on this side. So you go out 1, 2, 3. And it should be over here. Something like that, right? So yeah, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So yeah, let's just see if that's what we did exactly here. Yeah. Okay, so you do that on on all the sides, and yeah, after that you're basically going to want to build walls all along those. So yeah, I'm gonna do that, and then I'll be right back. Okay, guys, I'm back, and yeah, I've done the walls with fill commands, and if you were wondering why you have to go out more than the boundary box of the actual structure, it's because the because of pack spawning, some could still spawn a bit more outside of the structure. So yeah, that's why we've done that. And now that we've done that, what we need to do is we got to clear out all of the water sources. So the way we're gonna do that is uh, we're gonna basically, yeah, there's a few ways to do that. The first way you could do it is you could clear out this thing right here with the respiration and aqua infinity and haste 2 beacons and all that, then build the Moses that was built designed by Ground 15, and the tutorial was done for it by Milky. So that's one way of clearing out all the water here. Another way is to just place sand and use sponges like I did in my SMP to clear out the Guardian farm. So yeah, links in the video, links in the description for everything you need to see my LP and the tutorial. So yeah, uh, basically I'm just gonna clear out the water with fill commands, and then I'll be right back. Okay guys, I'm back, and yeah, we cleared out the water. So next what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna want to come to the corners of the farm, and you're gonna go up to about Y56. This doesn't really matter, I just picked 56 because it seems like a good number to pick. And yeah, you're basically going to go all the way from each corner of the farm and mark everything out. So yeah, and you don't actually need to do this because you just know that it's 2 blocks away from the corner from the wall. But yeah, I am just gonna do this anyway. So basically, yeah, you just go all the way across and you mark out the bounty box of the farm. Okay guys, I'm back and I've cleared everything out all the way down to Y level 1 with fill commands. You don't actually need to go down to Y level 1, but just for the sake of the tutorial, I did this. Just remember when you're planning stuff out, the lowest layer of your farm needs to be 35 blocks higher than the actual collection area because they need to drop 35 blocks to die. So yeah, and actually when you mark the thing out, go only 1 block away from the wall because it needs to be circling the monument, not like you would lose a bunch of spawning spaces if you would did one in. So yeah, basically now here I just use this to figure out, yep, it is exactly 58 blocks. So it should be 58 by 58, which it is. So yeah, now that you've marked stuff out with your glowstone, you can actually start the farm. So yeah, basically you're gonna be going 1 block away. Oh, and let me just add something really quick. This farm does need to be made out of either glass or glowstone, just any non-solid block that you have a lot of. I use glowstone because it's easy to get if you have a witch farm, and it's much like less laggy. Because with glass in the new rendering engine, it has to redraw stuff, and yeah, it becomes laggier. And at least in my opinion, I'm not sure if it actually does, but that's just what I think. So yeah, you're basically going to want to skip the corner by 1, and then you're going to want to go two air blocks, 2 solid blocks, 2 air blocks, 2 solid blocks, 2 air, 2 solid, 2 air, 2 solid, and make sure this is going along the X coordinate. Okay, so yeah, 1, 2. There we go. Now that we've done that, we go over to this side, and over here we're gonna have two blocks like right here. So now it's basically just every 2 we put it like that. So yeah, it's basically exactly upside down from what we had over here. So I'll do that really quick, and yeah, then I'll be right back. Okay guys, I'm back, and yeah, actually over here you do not need this one like this block here. You can remove that. And yeah, this is what you'll end up, and then basically you just have to start redoing that over here. So over here, then you'd have two air, two of these, two of these, two of these, and just so on and so forth. And it's very easy to just copy that. Okay, but here's something that is worth mentioning. If when building this in survival, you're going to want to do this. The first layer that you want to do is the lowest layer, and then you want to work your way up, because basically you'd want to place a dirt platform all along here, and then on top of that you would place your fence gates, because fence gates you can only place on top of dirt, and then you would start building your farm. So yeah, basically that's the thing. Now I'm going to just basically clone this pattern all the way across, and yeah, then I'll be right back. Okay Okay, guys, so once you've done that, you're basically just gonna come and do the rest for the next 5 layers. So yeah, I'm just doing that with fill commands. So 52, 53, oh, 54, 55, and finally 56 was already done. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And yeah, basically you would have, if you're gonna do the top layer at Y56, you would have your dirt platform down here at Y50. So yeah, basically once you have the dirt platform down here, you can come over here and do. I'll do it just in really quickly with a fill command. So slash fill, bam, 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 from here all the way to here. Oh, whoops. Yeah, bam, bam, bam. Minecraft fence underscore gate 13. So yeah, now it's open. And it doesn't matter which way you open it or which way you place it. I just did it like that. There's no need really. And yeah. Now you could see the farm, the actual spawning platform is complete. And next to each block, you're gonna have like next to each water source, you're gonna have a block. Next, you would place dirt all along up here, one layer below below the top one, and then just place water over there. So let me just do that with a command. So I'm gonna go up here and I'm gonna do 56 and 56, and then Minecraft water 0 replace air. Okay, and lag, lag, lag. Let's see if this actually works or if it crashes my game. I'm playing this right now in single player, by the way. So yeah, it's exactly the same on the server. Shouldn't affect anything. Okay, come on. Oh, there we go. So yeah, you can see now the water has been placed and guardians are already spawning, but they're not spawning very well because there's no roof. So yeah, let me just not lower this. Let me just set it to peaceful. Okay, the next step is basically you're going to grab dispensers and you're going to place dispensers all along like this, which is by far, in my opinion, the most annoying task. Like, it takes forever. And trust me, it does take forever. Now, placing the dispensers is kind of annoying here. Basically, the thing you would do is you'd place blocks all along here. Okay, so, and once you've done that, you would just place the dispensers. Let me just show you. So, you'd basically go in the water and you'd swim. And you'd basically go like this. And like this. Like this. Yeah, it's very, very annoying. And then you just place blocks over here and then place the dispensers along the missing ones. So yeah, basically I'm gonna place all the dispensers off camera, and yeah, obviously after you place the dispensers, you're going to take a single bucket and you're gonna put it in here. Now this is for the toggling the farm on and off. If you don't want to toggle the farm on and off, all you need to do is just place blocks all along the top, preferably like slabs, so it's no mob spawn. Well, not preferably, they need to be slabs. So yeah, you just basically place slabs all along the top. Now, yeah, that's about it for the spawning platform. If you do want to have it toggleable on and off, then that's what I'm gonna do right now. So yeah, if you don't want it to be toggleable on and off, you're basically just gonna want to skip forward to the part where I show the collection system, and I'll have I'll edit something in telling you at what time the collection system is gonna be at. So yeah, I'll just be right back after placing all these dispensers off camera. Okay, guys, I'm back, and yeah, I've placed the dispensers. Now, as you could see, this is a lot of dispensers, and let me just note something. This does take a lot of time to place and craft and place all the buckets. It took me a few days to do it on my LP. So yeah, it's not that easy, but it is worth it to be able to toggle the farm on and off. Cause trust me, it fills up your chest quickly, and it's also just a nice thing to have. And it's just instead of placing slabs on top, which doesn't really matter because you probably are going to end up placing slabs on top anyways. So yeah, now you're going to pick a side in which you're going to start, and you're going to place blocks you're going to place blocks, not all along, sorry, just before every full row, like that. So you're going to place blocks all along here. I'll just do the beginning part, and then it's just basically cloning the whole thing again and again. And basically on these blocks, you're going to be placing repeaters going inwards like so. And now we're going to placing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 dust. Then you're going to be placing no. You're going to be placing the first one, I think, is to here. Is it to there? No, I think it's to... Oh, wait. Whoops. Let me just say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14. And then, yeah, you're going to be placing 14. Then you're going to go like that. Sideways like that. Okay? So, because the dust basically powers the dispensers next to, but next to the repeater, this one doesn't get powered, so you have to go sideways. Then you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and same thing. Yeah, and then again, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Bam, 1, 2, and then all the way to the end. And yeah, basically you're going to do this now on this side. You're going to do almost the same thing. You're going to go like this all the way here, like before. But now there's nothing on this side that needs to be powered, but on this side. So you're going to place it here like that. And then you're going to just keep going all the way over to here. Same thing. And yeah, you can see that's already just, it's a repeating pattern. Which I thought the dispenser wiring for this, to be honest, was going to be a nightmare. But it turned out pretty easy, which I'm happy with. Okay, so yeah, that's that. And next side over here, you're going to just go all the way across like so. You're going to place like that. Yeah, now this hooks up. So basically every time like now next time it'll be this one and they'll hook up, and yeah, it's basically that pattern. And that's about it for the dispenser wiring. So yeah, I'm gonna finish this off. I'm gonna finish this off camera, and yeah, then I'll be right back to show you the finished result of the of the wiring here. Okay guys, I'm back and I got the wiring done for this top, and now we just need to combine everything to a lever. And something to note, if you start from that side, it's gonna be a bit different. So if you want to have the exact same wiring as I do, you're going to want to start from the east side of the farm, okay? And remember, your farm's going to be going from east to west. So yeah, it's basically from the east side of the farm. Okay, now we're gonna start up here. I'm starting at the northeast corner if you're interested. And yeah, basically we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Now we're not gonna go 14, 15. We're gonna go stop at 13, and we're gonna place a repeater here. Now the reason we're doing that is because the one thing you gotta keep in mind when wiring up here is that the two that connect need to be going at the exact same time, or else this dispenser is gonna be turned on and off like together, and so are all of these. So the ones that are connected next to each other need to be going at the exact same time. So yeah, that's just something to note. And I've just noticed that these guys should be pulsed differently. Like this repeater is gonna be pulsed. This dispenser is gonna be pulsed twice. Well, we'll see. This might fail. Lol. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And yeah. Just, oh, now here we can go 15. And then we go like that. Now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. Okay, so now for the test. Let's see if this works. 3, 2, 1, go. Now, yeah, it did indeed work. I'm surprised. I guess that one tick is just not enough. Like the one tick difference. And yeah, I didn't expect it to be either, because this did work before. So yeah, now that's the on-off switch for the actual spawn pad. So that's pretty awesome. Now to bring the signal up here, you can just use a torch tower, or the best thing you could do, in my opinion, is have a... Yeah, here, let me just show you really quick. You need a non-movable block over here, and then basically you're going to have a a redstone block over here. Then just have, you can have a bunch of this like so. And you don't need it to be right next to it. You can make it, the thing about this font is that you can have it in water too. You just use slime blocks and pistons. You know, this whole thing. You can go like this, and then just continue the farm up like so. And now, yeah, basically you're gonna have that going, and then as you can see, as soon as we flick the lever here, the lamp gets turned on. So yeah, it's just a vertical redstone wire that can go through the water, which is what I did in my SMP. So yeah, you have that, which is pretty cool. Now we are done with the spawn pad up here. So let's get started with the collection system. Okay, so to get started with a collection system, you're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. Yeah, you're gonna want to go 35 blocks down, and down here you're gonna have the collection system start, and you're just gonna make it the whole size of this thing. Even though the farm's a bit smaller, some items might fly outwards a bit, so yeah, just for the sake of it, you'll make it like that. And the reason we're doing it 35 blocks, even though it's a 34 block drop to kill them, is because sometimes for some reason it had some surviving. So yeah, you're just gonna go from here, so slash fill, bam bam bam, to over here on the same coordinate. So bam bam bam, Minecraft Prismarine. Oh, this is gonna be a bit laggy. Yeah, there we go. Cause now all of the everything down here is dark. And now if you have a lot of dark areas like this, I just thought of this. This will make bats spawn, and when bats spawn, you won't have guardians spawning. Not guardians. Squids spawning in the farm because it's a peaceful mob thing. I think. I'm not sure if that actually affects that. Don't quote me on that. But yeah, basically once you've gone 35 blocks down and you've done that, you're going to want to come over from here. Yeah, just from here you're going to go start placing powered rails and rails like this. And the way you're going to place these rails is very specific actually. You're going to just start placing them all across like this, okay? And make sure they're all facing the same way. This is the hard part. Now, rails screw up. And you don't need them all to be just powered rails, but you do need to have them, like, you do need some powered rails, obviously. Now, you can't just start placing rails over here. What? Okay, I'm shocked. That never's worked for me before. So, yeah, can you just place rails all along? If you can, that'd be amazing. Oh my god, I think you can. Awesome, this has never happened to me before. I think, yeah, it's because rails are direction oriented. Like, it depends on the direction of the rails get placed. Yeah, so you can just place the rails. If you go from east to west, you can place them just like this, which is very, very easy to do. Oh, wow, yeah, that makes it much easier. So, yeah, I'm just going to place down all the rails, and then I'll be right back. Okay, now that you've placed all the rails, you're going to want to go out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then place a redstone block so that the first rail is left unpowered. If you're not using all powered rails, basically you would have just a normal rail before that. So yeah, now that you do that, you're basically going to want to place redstone blocks all along down here, this whole row. So yeah, you would have to remove stuff, and before that would be very annoying, and you would have to plan that ahead, but now it's just super, super easy. So yeah, let me just actually restart that fail command. So yeah, all the way to here, and then all the way to here, and then bam bam bam, Minecraft redstone underscore block. There you go. And now only these guys are left unpowered, and the blocks next to it, so slash fill, bam bam bam, right next to it you're gonna be setting it as glowstone, either just glowstone Minecraft redstone lamp. You're gonna need it to be redstone lamp because it needs to be able to shine light and have stuff placed on top of it. Now I wonder, can it be the lamps? the lanterns, I mean. Can you place rails on lanterns? No, you cannot. So yeah, it does need to be that. So yeah, basically you would do this, and then you'd have another one right over. Basically, let's see how far away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You would have the next one right here. And yeah, I'm just gonna do that all along, and yeah, I'll be right back. Okay guys, I'm back and I've placed all the redstone and everything. Now, basically, you're gonna want to come to this row, and you're going to want to go down here, and you're gonna have to dig some stuff out, and it's not gonna be as easy in survival, but it's doable. I did it, and this is actually like I did in my LP, and it was pretty easy to do. And now every 2 blocks, you're gonna be placing a dropper. So 1, 2 dropper, 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 and yeah, just keep on doing that. So every 2 blocks, a dropper. Okay. Now that we've done that, you're going to want to go here and you're going to break all of this row out. So yeah, just break it all out. Okay. Once you've broken it out, basically you're going to place a hopper on top of every single dropper. So yeah, just like that. And now just place a hopper on each side of those hoppers. So yeah, basically in the end you have one hopper going down to the dropper, and then these 2 hoppers are going into it. So yeah, and you just basically keep that pattern going all the way across. So yeah, once you've done that, I'm not gonna do that off camera. I'll do the rest off camera. I'm just gonna show you guys an example for one. Once you've done that, let me grab a block that I'm gonna be using for the redstone. Let's use just iron blocks. You can just grab it like this. You're basically going to go 1 block from the dropper like that, and just dig out an area here. So I'll go from here /fill. Oh god, yeah, I need to open the LAN again. Allow cheats /fill. Yeah, when I created this world, I didn't allow cheats, which was kind of annoying. Yeah, all the way from here down. I'll say to here, sure. Minecraft air, and including the wall. So /fill from here to here. Air. Yeah, sure, and we'll place a floor of glowstone, but I'll do that later. So yeah, basically you're gonna want to go 1 block over from the dropper. Then you're going to place a comparator and put it on subtraction mode. Then you're going to go into a block like this and go a block down. The comparator actually needs to be on a slab. Whoops. So yeah, let's just put it on a slab. Then redstone dust over here and down here. And finally up here, like so. And also you're gonna place a redstone dust, 2 blocks here, and redstone dust here and here. And basically that's a setup that you're gonna want to do for all of these droppers. Now, next thing you're going to want to do, you can actually do this before or after, it doesn't really matter. You're going to grab a comparator, and you're basically going to place comparators all up here. So here, no, just all along the top. Yeah, like this. Okay, and I do need to clear out a bit more. Whoops. Okay, now we're gonna place a block right there. No, yeah, I'll do that here actually. So you're gonna place a block up here, okay, and now I'm gonna place a repeater. Do I need a repeater there? No, I think let me see. Kind of starting to forget stuff already. Yeah, just a block right there into a redstone torch right there. So the comparator is going into the block, and the block has a redstone torch on top. Then a repeater on top of the block, and a block up there. So yeah, basically you're gonna want to copy that for the rest of the stuff. So for every dropper you'll want this setup, and for every hopper you're gonna want this setup. So yeah, it's pretty easy to do even without commands. Just go all along up here, yeah, and then just place. You should have this already dug out. Just place all along repeaters like so, and then torches all along here. Like, this thing is pretty easy to build up in survival. This whole collection system, it's not that hard compared to the rest of the farm. So yeah, I'm gonna do that off camera and then I'll be right back. Okay guys, I'm back, and note, very 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 important, you're going to have to place glass on top of this platform, which means the drop needs to be 35 blocks down to the glass, not to the actual platform. So either you count 37 blocks, or you just go, and then when you get down to 35, place glass, and then under that place another platform. So yeah, now there's a 37 block difference from there to here. So yeah, it would be 35, 36, and then 37, and then you'd place the floor. So yeah, if you're wondering, the blocks, it's at Y14. If you're starting up at if you're starting the drop at 52, no, if you're starting the drop at 51, it's 14. So yeah, now what you need to do is you gotta place basically you gotta grab some pistons and some redstone dust, some normal blocks, and some slime blocks. And now you're going to be toggling this thing on and off. So right now it's off. If you place minecarts here, you'll see that they won't go. And yeah, also obviously you're going to need to place minecarts across the whole thing. So yeah, I'll do that off camera though. So basically you come from the side in which you want everything to start being powered, and I'm coming in from this side. So basically you place block 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 block. Now block 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 block. Block 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 block. And yeah, so on and so forth. Then you're going to want to just start coming in from here and place a sticky piston facing this way, and on top of it just have a line running. Now, make sure you don't have any spawning spaces possible. So, by the time you're starting to build this, the farm should already probably be running, and you can just go around here, and if you don't have any glowstone, you can craft sea lanterns from just running around and collecting the items. But yeah, for this actually here, let's use just something that lights up. So yeah, I'll just use pumpkin, like a jack-o'-lanterns. Well, that's annoying, so I'll use glowstone. But just make sure you that nothing spawns here, that this place is lit. You don't need to actually make it out of like this material, but that's just what I did, because I have a witch farm. Like, I did this on my on my LP, and that's what I did. So yeah, now another piston over here, like that, and a block on top. And yeah, basically now when you send a power through this lever right here, you can see these guys go, and yeah, that's how you basically activate and deactivate the minecart. So I'm gonna finish doing that up for all of these off camera. Next, you're going to want to come down here and just grab some ice. I'm going to use packed ice, but you can use normal ice. But if you use normal ice, you gotta be it's very very tricky with the lighting, because you can't have anything spawn, but at the same time you don't want your ice to melt. So yeah, basically you'd have ice going all along here, and basically now the farm is done. You just need to make a water stream for the collection area, so that's what we're doing now. And over here we're gonna have a block here and a block here. Now placing blocks over here. Now we're just making a water stream. So all the way across like so, just blocks. This is something that I've noticed about this farm. It's a very, very grindy farm. It's totally worth it in the end because you have a lot of prismarine. Let's just say that. A lot. More than enough for anything you're ever going to need. Okay? It takes you like 2 seconds to get more than enough. So now you just place glass all along here as well. Okay, now you're just gonna grab a water source and some slabs. And now the farm is basically almost done. So let's just start over here. We're gonna place a water source here like that and have it go like this. Slab and more water source. And now we're just making a normal a normal item item duct. Not item duct. Just a item tubing. Yeah, same thing as item duct. Oh, whoops. Failed. Okay, and over here as well. And over here. Now at the edge here, you could place a sign. Okay, and have it fall down over here. And then you can have more complicated stuff, which I'm not going to show here, so that you can have more than just 8 chests, but this doesn't really matter. So just grab some hoppers and some chests. Not 8 chests. I mean, like, you'll see. You can have a setup with ender chests and stuff that you can have a ice and hoppers at the same time so that you can get more items, but not gonna show that here. Okay, so let's just get a bit of chests placed. And over here. Okay, I think now I'll get 8. So one, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And now, oh, whoops. Okay, so you here. So trap chest, normal chest, trap chest, normal chest, trap chest. There we go. And now you place hoppers all along the backs like so. Bam, 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 bam. And finally, glass along the top. And now, just a second, not yet. I know we're all very excited, but not yet. Okay, now the farm is complete. So everything should be good except the minecarts and the this thing. It's not wired up all the way. So yeah, I'll do that and I'll be right back to show you guys the final product and we'll see this farm running. Okay guys, I'm back and yeah, that's it. I've placed all the wiring for this and I've placed all the minecarts. So let's turn this on and set the difficulty to hard. And as you can see, the rates are amazing as expected. It might not be perfect because I don't have all the caves lit up, but I have most of them lit up. So yeah. Anyways, hope you all have enjoyed this tutorial and video just explaining about Guardian Farms. A round of clappers for everyone who's watched this very, very long video. Hope you all enjoyed. Leave a like down below and tell me what you think. And yeah, as you can see, if you followed the tutorial up until now perfectly, you should be having a farm like this. Yeah, which is awesome. So yeah, hope you all enjoy and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.